you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
fires the three, and I
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Buzzer and ball game. Carson-Newman reigns over the Royals. The Eagles take home the 2021 Pilot Flying J South Atlantic Conference Men's Basketball Championship.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Aramark, by ShopCNEagles.com, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, by Magaha Electric, Inner Digital, by Food City, Trilite, Quality Sweets of Morristown, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Final strains of the national anthem wrap up as Carson-Newman set to take on Tennessee Wesleyan in the final game before Christmas. To handle all the pregame introductions, here's Holt Fieldhouse PA man Andrew Rogers.
Tennessee Wesleyan. At forward is senior number 0, Ty Patterson. At guard is sophomore number 3, Ray Tyler. At guard is sophomore number 20, Peyton West. At center is sophomore number 22, Kobe Pride. And at guard is senior number 30, Jonathan Webb. The Bulldogs are coached by Ray Stone and Reggie Jackson. And now introducing the starting lineup for your Carson-Newman Eagles. At forward, a sophomore from Greenville, South Carolina, number 3, Tyler Bowens. At guard, a sophomore from Springfield, Missouri, number 10, Monty Johal. At guard, a senior from Greenville, South Carolina, number 12, Luke Brennigan. At guard, a sophomore from Weaverville, North Carolina, number 14, Ren Dyer. And at center, a senior from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 24, Brian Thomas. The Eagles are coached by Chuck Benson. He's assisted by KT Carter, Joe Laravia, Adam Eberhard, Dave Gorman. Athletic trainer is Nick Peters.
All right, Carson-Newman and Tennessee Wesleyan set for action here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. The Bulldogs in the road black jerseys, black tops, black shorts. Numerals on the front and back of the uniforms trimmed in white with the interlocking TW logo above the numbers on the front. Eagles in the pristine home whites, white tops, white shorts, blue numerals trimmed in orange for Carson-Newman with the See Around In logo on the left side of the shorts. Eagles utilizing the same starting 5 that it has in the previous 11 games of the season. Tennessee Wesleyan 8-2. This is an exhibition for the Bulldogs, but a countable regular season game for the Eagles. Thomas is in the jump circle, set to tip it up with Kobe Pride. Ball's in the air. Thomas deflects it back to Tyler Bowens. Eagles win the tip and bring it left to right to open up this contest. Tyler Bowen shuffles it off to Joe Hall, left wing. Bulldogs start man-to-man. Brennigan right around the Thomas screen, gets it to Dyer in the right corner. Jab step on Patterson, flares out to the right wing, accelerates the basket. Dyer, right-hand finger roll, won't fall. Got the tap, no. Thomas, an offensive rebound, sticks it up with the right hand and lays it in. Third time the charm for Carson-Newman, and the Eagles fire the opening punch and grab an early 2-0 lead with 19:24 to play in the first half. On to the offensive end go the Bulldogs. West Into the high post, Patterson pumps, gets left elbow, back out west, left wing, triple on the way, knocks it down. Wesleyan gathers the lead, 3-2, 19:05 to play, first half. Eagles the other way, and jam by Rin Dyer exploding to the basket. 4-3, Eagles back by one, 18:55 to play in the first half. Bulldogs, right wing for Webb. Lobs right block for Pride. Pride backs down Thomas, turns, kicks out, right corner, catch three West. Missed it long to the left. Bowens gobbles up the backside board left block. Eagles push front court. Brennigan, right corner, catch three, on the way. All strings for Luke Brennigan. 7-3 Eagles lead as the net got caught in the rim. 4-point edge for Carson-Newman, 18:25 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman stays in its matchup zone as per usual under 13th year head man Chuck Benson. Bulldogs moving right to left with it. West bounce into the high post for Patterson. Pumps left elbow, kicks head of the key for Webb. Webb pull up, left point three, rattles it in. Tennessee Wesleyan has started 2 of 3 from long range for a team that makes just 6.8 threes per game. They're down 1. 7-6, 17:53 to play in the first half. Onto the offensive end come the Eagles. Dyer left block, turns, kicks. Brennigan, right corner, catch three. Right iron, no. Patterson wins the battle with Dyer for the rebound on the left block, and then Dyer tips it out of bounds along the far sideline. Stays with Tennessee Wesleyan. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we are AEC. Member-owned and service-driven. 7-6, Eagles by a point. Tennessee Wesleyan can retake the lead on this possession, though. Left wing, Pride a triple. Back of the rim, no good. Dyer up for the rebound. Eagles race left to right with it. Joe Hall, high-low feed to Thomas, right block, spins, takes it up with the right hand, and draws a foul on Kobe Pride. Bryant Thomas so quick to that spin move, and he got Pride into the air as a result. His first and the team's first. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pie for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Thomas rattled out the first free throw to the right. Stays at a 1-point lead. One more free throw for BT. Shorts at front of the 10. Rare 0 for 2 trip for Bryant Thomas. Patterson the board. Eagles in a 2-2-1 full court press to slow up the Bulldogs. Leading by 1 with 17:10 to go in the first half. Bulldogs go ahead of the key for Webb. He pulls up for a straight-on triple. In and out, no good. Offensive board by Pride, straight on, backs it out. Out to the right wing for West. The Bulldogs reset. Left point, Webb. Feeds Patterson, left wing, 10 to shoot. Back up top for Webb and around to the right corner for Tyler. 6 and 5, head of the key, Webb. Joe Hall there. Around to Tyler, right wing, 3 and 2. Tyler, step back, over top of Brennigan. Bounced off the backboard, nothing else. Shot clock violation on Tennessee Wesleyan. So the Eagles' defense does the job on the perimeter. Tennessee Wesleyan has taken exclusively threes in this game. They're 2 of 6 from the field and from beyond the arc. Settling for the threes over top of the Eagles' zone. Joe Hall, head of the key for Carson-Newman. Crossover dribble on Tyler. Slips it Thomas, middle of the lane. Thomas down to the right block. Right hand fall away. Got it to go off the left iron. Bryant Thomas has 4 early points. Eagles lead is 3. 9-6 with 16-17 to go in the first half. Eagles have started 4 of 6 from the field offensively. Tennessee Wesleyan, see if they continue to rely on threes. That's the only shot they've attempted. Go down low, right block for Pride. Turn and shoot layup, won't go down. Bowens the box out after Tennessee Wesleyan's first 2-point attempt. Eagles fly up the floor to Thomas. Gets to the cup and dumps it in with the right hand from the left side. Nice half-court feed lob for Luke Brennigan. Thomas finishes at the 10. 11-6. Eagles have their biggest lead of the day at 5. 15:43 to play in the first half. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Patterson, right wing. He can shoot it from that range. The big man to the basket. Kicks it out with a bounce right corner for West. Back to Patterson, right corner 3. Left it short. Dyer the board on the right block for the Eagles, and Carson-Newman brings it left to right. Wesleyan hasn't scored in 2 minutes. Dyer Right elbow backs down Patterson, now fades, 15-footer short in front of the 10. Patterson the rebound. Races front court. West into the right corner. Webb a catch 3 ball. Rims out left side. Bowen snatches the board for the Eagles, and Carson-Newman brings it back left to right. Brennigan accelerating to the basket. Clear sailing to the rim. Easy deuce for Luke. Luke Brennigan did that one all by his lonesome, accelerating to the basket for a right-hand layup. And the lead is 7 for Carson-Newman. 13-6, 5 minutes, 6 seconds in. A little 6-0 run for the Eagles. Bulldogs with it front court. Head of the key for West. Free throw line. Jay Patterson cans it from 15. 13-8. Eagles by 5. That stops a 3-minute Wesleyan scoring drought. Carson-Newman has started out hot. 6 of 9 from the field. Go inside to Thomas again. Spin move. Duck the shoulder. Right hand blocked by Pride. Saved to the head of the key where it's taken by Webb. Webb off to the races. Lays it up. Missed it off the backboard. Offensive rebound by Tyler. Pumps, gets Dyer into the air. Steps left and finishes around him. 14:07 to play in the first half. Good, clean basketball here in the early going between the Eagles and Bulldogs. Carson-Newman goes to Dyer left wing. Dyer lobs Brennigan left baseline. Guarded tightly by West. Brennigan backs him down man-to-man. Turns, hits Thomas, head of the key. Fires the straight-on 3 ball. Bullseye! Bryant Thomas off Luke Brennigan's 3rd assist has 9 points. Eagles double the lead. 16-10 with 13:40 to play in the first half. Bulldogs get it onto the offensive end. Webb, right wing, hoists up a 3 ball and snaps the strings from deep. Webb with 6 points. Came in 31% from beyond the arc. He's knocked down 2 today. 16-13 Eagles. Loose ball out of bounds stays with Carson-Newman when we come back. 13:25 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 16, Tennessee Wesleyan 13. Been frenetic here in Holt early. Eagles up by 3 in this old VSAC rivalry here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman carries a 16-13 lead over Tennessee Wesleyan. Eagles have led by as many as 7. That came thanks to an early 6-0 run, but the Eagles shooting 58% from the field compared to 39% for the Bulldogs. And it's Carson-Newman basketball out of the timeout. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. McElhaney, Bridgewater, and Zhao and Beaker into the game for the first time. Zhao lines up a corner 3 and swirls it home from the left side. John Zhao, pure from range, back to a 6-point lead for Carson-Newman. 19-13 with 13:10 to play in the first half. Bulldogs move it right to left against the Eagles zone. 3 around 2 for Tennessee Wesleyan. Patterson takes it down to the left block, turns and passes out right point for Tyler. Tyler resets with 10 to shoot. Right around a Rozier's screen, gets to the right baseline, feathers up a right-hand runner from 6 and uses the back iron to charity roll it home. Tyler has 4 points. Carson-Newman leads by 4. 19-15 with 12:40 to play in the first half. Eagles the other way. Zhao left wing a 3. He connects from 26 feet over the NCAA logo. Back-to-back trays from John Zhao off the bench. Eagles match their biggest lead at 7. 22-15 with 12:23 to play in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Tyler, free throw line. Jumper from 15, rattles it home. Tyler cuts the deficit to 5, 22-17. 12-10 to play first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Zhao head of the key over to Brennigan right wing. Brennigan guarded tightly by Peyton West. Left around a Beaker screen. He fires a triple. Halfway down and out. Bridgewater an offensive rebound. Second chance for the Eagles. Around the horn it goes. Bridgewater right wing. Left around a McElhaney's screen. Start and stop move to the right elbow. Lobs Beaker left point. 8 to shoot. Beaker. Dribble handoff for Brennigan. Screen and roll to Beaker left of the lane. Slip it McElhaney. Webb steps in front of it and pilfers it. Webb moving right to left. Gets it in transition to West. He can't finish it from the right side of the rim. Beaker the rebound, and the Eagles bring it left to right with a 5-point lead and 11:30 to play in the first half. McElhaney, right point. Nice feed. Brennigan at the cup. Blew the bunny. Beaker the offensive rebound. One dribble stripped from his hands. Rozier has it middle of the lane. Missed opportunity there for the Eagles. Bulldogs trying to take advantage, trim into this 5-point deficit. Webb, right wing, fires the three ball. He connects. Webb has 9 on 3 of 5 shooting from range. Bulldogs down by 2. Timeout for the Eagles. Chuck Benson burns his lose it or use it first half timeout. Brings us to a break in the action. 11:06 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman leading 22-20. The Bulldogs have had answers from range. Webb 9 on 3 of 5 shooting from deep. We're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
John Zhao misses a right point 3, but McElhaney scraps for the rebound left block and pokes it in off the window. Eagles up by 4, 24-20 with 10:42 to play in the first half. Tennessee Wesleyan hasn't been shy about shooting from long range. 10 of their 7 shots have been from deep, including this one. Right corner and knocked down by Ray Tyler, a 28% shooter from the right wing. Left open makes the Eagles pay. 24-23, Eagles by a point. 10:22 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman with it front court. Beaker at the head of the key. One left-hand dribble, hands off, Zhao left wing. Up top, McElhaney, chest pass, Bridgewater right wing. Back into the right corner for Brennigan, lob to McElhaney right block. Feeds Beaker, cutting left side, Beaker at the cup. Floats it in off the window. Nice post ball movement for the Eagles. They're up by 3, 26-23, 9:58 to play in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Left corner for Tyler, heaves up a 3, front of the 10, no good. Beaker seals off Rozier for the rebound. Got it stolen by Tyler. Reverse layup. Count it plus a foul. A sloppy pass. Just the second turnover for Carson-Newman. But Tyler gets the steal, gets the and one, and Beaker charged with his first personal. So an and one free throw for Ray Tyler. He can tie this at 26 with the freebie. And he does. Smooth as silk. Tyler with 11 points. He and James Webb have combined for 20 of the Bulldogs' 26. Eagles on to the offensive end. McElhaney dribbles it over to the right corner for Luke Brennigan. Float it to Beaker, head of the key. Inside McElhaney with a touch pass. Back out Bridgewater, left wing, 3 ball. Bridgewater snaps the strings. Caleb Bridgewater has hit 5 of his last 7 triples. Going back to the Emory and Henry game, Eagles back on top by a triple. 29-26, 9:30 to play in the first half. Eagles shooting 60% from the field. Bulldogs at 50% and 5 of 11 from 3. Both teams have knocked down 5 first half threes. Tennessee Wesleyan with it front court. Callahan into the high post. Patterson misaligned from the left point for a 17-footer. Bridgewater the rebound, racing front court. Luke Brennigan, left wing, hits Bridgewater left point. No hesitation. The 3 ball knocked down. Caleb Bridgewater on a 6-0 run all by himself. Eagles up by 6. Tyler the other way. His shot redirected by Zhao. An offensive rebound by Rozier. Zhao pokes that one away as well. McElhaney the board. Eagles sprint front court. Bridgewater, left corner. Catch 3 ball. Heat check won't go down. Beaker an offensive rebound. Gets it back into Bridgewater left corner. Eagles on a 6-0 run and looking for more. McElhaney off to Bridgewater left wing. Into the paint goes Bridgewater. Hop, step, twirls, hits Beaker at the free throw line. 8 to shoot. Beaker down to the left block. Fades and connects from 4 feet out. 4 points for Ben Beaker. And Carson-Newman has its biggest lead of the day at 8, thanks to an 8-0 run. Bulldogs onto the offensive end, called for a carry. Zaylen Callahan with the turnover. The first of the half for Tennessee Wesleyan on the right wing. Quality Suites of Morristown is the preferred hotel choice of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Located just 10 miles from campus, Quality Suites of Morristown is the perfect place to stay when you're traveling to watch the Eagles play. Call 423-585-4000 and ask for the Carson-Newman rate. Only available when you call 423-585-4000. Bridgewater, right point, another triple. Caleb rattles it home. Caleb Bridgewater has 3 triples in the last 2 minutes. And the Eagles are on an 11-0 run. They're up by double figures for the first time today. 37-26 with 7:40 to play in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Left point for Hardrick. He walks with the basketball. Back-to-back turnovers for Tennessee Wesleyan. Eagles with the rock when we return to Holt. 7:35 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 37. The Bulldogs 26. We return to Holt after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
7:35 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman with a 37-26 lead over Tennessee Wesleyan, largely thanks to Caleb Bridgewater, who has exited the floor after stroking 3 threes in a 2-minute span to key an 11-0 Carson-Newman run. Eagles go inside. Bowens feed Thomas right block, pumps up with 2 hands, and Thomas dumps it in off the glass. Bryant Thomas has 11 to pace Carson-Newman. It's a 13-0 Eagle run to take a 39-26 lead with 7:10 to play in the first half. Bulldogs haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. Hardrick out to the right wing, back inside Rozier right block. Spins on Bowens, gets separation, and floats it in off the glass. Rozier with his first points. The first points in 2.5 minutes for the Bulldogs. Stops a 13-0 Eagle run. 39-28 Carson-Newman the lead, 6:47 to play first half. Eagles with it front court. Joe Hall, right wing, step back, 3, spins it in. Monty Joe Hall has his first points. Eagles are up by 14 for the first time tonight. 42-28 with 16:30 to go in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Free throw line, Jay Hardrick got his shot redirected by Bryant Thomas. Eagles float it left to right. Joe Hall, head of the key, accelerates into the lane, looks for cutting Dyer, gets it right left baseline, behind the back pass to Bowens, and then Bowens fouled in the act of shooting. Razzle-dazzle out of Wren, flipping it behind his head. And West commits his first personal, team second. So send Tyler Bowens to the line to shoot 2. A 16-2 run for the Eagles to create some separation and a 14-point lead after the teams were deadlocked at 24. Bowens wide and to the right with the first. Eagles have started 0 of 3 from the free throw line. They have missed 3 free throws, but just 4 threes. Carson-Newman 8 of 12 from deep today. One more free throw for Tyler Bowens. One right-hand dribble, bends the knees, lobs it up and lobs it in. Bowens into the scoring column. Carson-Newman up by 15 thanks to this 17-2 run. Eagles shooting 65% from the field in the first half. 2-2-1 full court pressure on for Carson-Newman. Nick Brennigan, Monty Joe Hall, Ren Dyer, Bryant Thomas, Tyler Bowens on the floor for Carson-Newman. Bulldogs head of the key for Ray Tyler. Zips it into the post, turn and shoot, right hand hook, good for Kobe Pride from 6 feet out. 43-30, Eagles by 13. Carson-Newman the other way. Dyer knifing left baseline. Got up and got fouled. Charge this to Kobe Pride, his second, team's third. After Webb and Tyler exploded for 21 points in the first 10 minutes of the contest, they haven't scored since after that Eagles timeout as Dyer connects on the first free throw. 44-30, Eagles by 14. That defensive adjustment that Carson-Newman has made, the reason for that 17-2 run and now a double-digit lead that sits at 15 if Dyer connects on the second. 45-30 Eagles, 5:50 to play in the first half. Bulldogs on to the offensive end. Patterson, right wing. Joe Hall there with a high hand, flips it into the high post for Pride. Back out to Patterson, right wing. Patterson bowling his way inside, kick out West, left wing. Back into the left corner. A three from Webb is blocked by Tyler Bowens. Brennigan the rebound. Eagles push it left to right. Dyer lobs to Thomas, left baseline. Thomas into the lane. Fades over top of Patterson. Left it short. Bowens an offensive rebound, and he gets fouled. Charge this to whom? To Pride, and that's his third. Team's fourth. 2 free throws for Tyler Bowens. And he calmly sinks the first. Bowens 2 of 3 at the line today. He's put the Eagles up by 16. Hey, Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products, from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Bowens goes 2 for 2. Eagles up by 17, their biggest lead of the day. Full court pressure on for Carson-Newman to slow up the Bulldogs, who can run at 78 points per game. Patterson gets it left wing. Flips it over to the right point for Peyton West. Back to the left wing, Webb. 10 to shoot. Lob inside, stolen by Thomas at the free throw line. Thomas, right hand handles, gets it to Joe Hall, right wing, wide open. Pull up 3, dead eye. Monty Joe Hall has the Eagles up by 20. It's a 24-4 run for Carson-Newman with 4:38 to play in the first half. Bulldogs looking for an answer. Patterson, head of the key. Step back, free throw line jumper, long off the heel. Brennigan cleans up the glass for Carson-Newman and gets it front court. Hit Thomas at the head of the key, over to Joe Hall, left wing. Joe Hall drives, step back, feeds Thomas left elbow. Thomas backs it out to the left wing. Eagles reset. Brennigan head of the key with 15 to shoot. Ren Dyer, right wing. Down inside, Thomas right block. Backs down. Rozier turns, right hand, baby hook, long off the left iron. Bulldogs gobble up the rebound and bring it right to left, trailing by 20. Bowens, a steal. Bowens off to the races with Webb. Goes with the right hand, uses the window with a smooch, count it, and a foul. Firm take for Tyler Bowens. And the foul is on Webb. His first and the team's fifth. Brings us to a break in the action. 3:54 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 52, Tennessee Wesleyan 30. A 26-4 run or a 9-0 run for Carson-Newman. Eagles dropping the hammer on the Bulldogs here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
52-30, Carson-Newman leads Tennessee Wesleyan with 3:54 to play in the first half. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand. Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control, and Tyler Bowens is at the line for an and one free throw that he rims out left side and into the hands of Darius Rozier. 52-30, Eagles by 22, either a 26-4 or a 9-0 run to get to this stage for Carson-Newman. Bulldogs looking for answer points. Patterson, right wing, left open, fires up a three and knocks it down. Ty Patterson can do that. He had 26 in the meeting in Holton, 2018, including 3 threes. He buries his first today to make it a 19-point game. 52-33 with 3:23 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Luke Brennigan lost the handle on it, but it fell off of Peyton West's foot and rolled out of bounds. And it stays with Carson-Newman. Tyler Bowen's out, Jack Browder in with Beaker, Luke Brennigan, John Zhao, and Caleb Bridgewater. Bulldogs counter Patterson, Tyler, West, Rozier, and Webb. Bridgewater inbounds all the way out to the half-court stripe for Luke Brennigan, and he's held by Peyton West. Second on West, sixth on the Bulldogs. Foul trouble, a bit of an issue for Ray Stone's team. Kobe Pride, the sophomore center out of Unionville, who averages 9.9 a night, on the bench with 3 personals. And West, the starting guard out of Monterey, Tennessee, picks up his second there. Bridgewater, left wing, into the left corner for Zhao. Back out Browder, head of the key. Jack Browder, dribble handoff Bridgewater, right wing, hunts the triple, and strokes the strings. Caleb Bridgewater has canned 4 threes for a second consecutive game. Eagles stretch the lead back to 22. 55-33 with 2:55 to play in the second half. 71% shooting from 3 for Carson-Newman in the opening stanza on 10 of 14 shooting. Patterson wants a right point 3, and he rolls that home. Ty Patterson has 8 points. It's a 55-36 lead for the Eagles with 2:40 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman with it front court. Brennigan, right wing, up top Browder, around to Zhao, left wing. Zhao, step back on Patterson. Left the 3 short. Bridgewater poked the rebound up, but Rozier took it away in the middle of the lane for the Bulldogs. Wesleyan on the hop. Tyler, head of the key. Flips it to the left point. Rozier spins into the lane, backs it out right wing. Patterson wants a third. Rims out right side. Webb of an offensive rebound, and he's fouled. Charge this to whom? Caleb Bridgewater? No, Jack Browder. First on Browder, second on the Eagles. It means 2 free throws for Jonathan Webb, who's 67% at the line this season. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Webb buries the first. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. 55-37, missed the second. Beaker grabs the rebound, and the Eagles bring it from left to right. Brennigan, right block, takes it to the cup, missed the bunny. Browder scraps for an offensive rebound and gets fouled going up for the second. Charge it to Rozier, his first, team 7th. 2 free throws for Jack Browder, who's 2 of 4 at the line on the season. A chance to make it a 20-point game Misses the first off the heel. Eagles second in the sack and free throw shooting percentage and 26th in the country at 76%, but they're 5 of 10 at the line today. One more free throw for Browder. At best, he can make it a 19-point game, and he does. 56-37, Eagles by 19. $1:58 to go in the first half. Bulldogs bring it from right to left. They've shot 45% from the field in the first half and 7 of 15 from range. Right corner. A drive inside for Callahan. Spins around and feeds Tyler in the right corner. 10 to shoot. Tyler to the right elbow. Twists around, leaps, passes Patterson. Left block off his hands and out of bounds. Turnover number 5 for Tennessee Wesleyan. Ball back to the Eagles. Carson-Newman's just had the hot hand tonight. 61% from the field, 10 of 15 from deep. That'll get the job done for a 19-point first half lead. Brennigan, right wing, pull up 3, cans it. 11 for 16 from range. That's Carson-Newman. Luke Brennigan buries his second. He's got 8, and the lead is 22 for Carson-Newman with 75 seconds left in the first half. Rozier, left block, right hand baby hook won't go down. Browder the rebound, outlets it to Zhao. It's off of Zhao's fingertips and out of bounds. Eagles turn it over for a third time. Carson-Newman crowd nonplussed with that decision. Thought that Webb got a poke to it to thrust it out. 59-37, Eagles by 22 with 60 to play in the first half. Right wing, Callahan, pull up 3, swirls out right side. Bridgewater the rebound and running. Pumps the brakes in the front court and goes to Brennigan right wing. Left hand dribbles for Luke. Goes to the free throw line, kicks out. Bridgewater, step back, 2. Bridgewater converts. Caleb Bridgewater has matched his career high with 14 points. 61-37, Eagles by 24 with 32 ticks left in the first half. Eagles have scored 60.5 for the second time this season. Low post, Patterson fading. He's fouled on the floor with 24 seconds left as Caleb Bridgewater is whistled for his first and the team's third. Trigger will come from the right baseline for Tyler. Flips it into the head of the key where Callahan grabs it, dribbles, bounce, left block. Tyler going for the reverse layup, but he walked first. 61-37, Eagles by 24. It's come on a 6-0 run for Carson-Newman over the last 97 seconds. The big bulge was that 26-4 spurt for Carson-Newman after it was tied at 24. 7-6, shot clock off. Brennigan at the head of the key. 4-3, Brennigan, head of the key, straight on 3. Sticks it in Tyler's eye. And that is how the first half comes to a close. Carson-Newman on one from deep. Eagles up 64-37 at the halftime break, thanks to 12 of 17 shooting from beyond the arc. Bryant Thomas, Luke Brennigan, and Caleb Bridgewater all already into double figures as the Eagles have been firing away from range with near impunity. 12 threes on 17 attempts. Everybody who has taken a 3 for Carson-Newman is shooting at least 50% from range, and the Eagles close the first half on a 9-0 run to take a 27-point lead into the halftime locker room. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report. Edge your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. Eagles. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Robinson racing to the rim, and Thomas obliterates it out of bounds on the dunk attempt.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman holds a 64-37 halftime lead over the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs. Eagles just on one. Shot the cover off the ball, 64% from the field, probably more notable. 12 of 17 from beyond the arc, and the Eagles just three threes away from matching the season high 15 that they knocked down against Johnson on November 28th, and you still got 20 minutes left to play. 60 points that Carson-Newman puts up in a half. They do that for the second time this season and the first time since putting up 61 in the first half against Southern Wesleyan on November 19th. That went on to be a 50-point win, the 11th in program history. Tennessee Wesleyan, see what kind of fight the Bulldogs have in them. Offensively, they weren't bad. 42% from the field and 7 of 16 from beyond the arc. Carson-Newman was just that good. 64% from the field and 12 of 17 from deep. Caleb Bridgewater has already matched his career high for scoring, 5 of 6 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3. Luke Brennigan and Bryant Thomas playing second fiddle with 11 apiece. Brennigan effective from the field, 4 of 8 and 3 of 5 from 3 to go along with 6 assists, so he's on double-double watch. Bryant Thomas with 11 on 5 of 8 shooting to go with 2 boards. And Carson-Newman just doing what it does, out-rebounding its opponent by 11. In spite of shooting 64% from the field, Carson-Newman still has 7 offensive boards and has outscored the Bulldogs 9-3 in second chance points. Pick something. It's in favor of the Eagles. Tennessee Wesleyan's turned it over 6 times, and Carson-Newman has scored off of every one of those turnovers, outscoring the Bulldogs 16-3 in points off turnovers. Again, pick something. It lines up for Carson-Newman. I think the most impressive thing, this was a close game. I believe 24-24 with about 10 minutes to go in the first half. No, pardon me, 26-26 with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Jonathan Webb and Ray Tyler were kind of carrying the water for the Bulldogs. They had combined for 21 of Tennessee Wesleyan's 26 points at that point. And from that point on, they've scored 1 point collectively as a duo. Tyler leads the way for Tennessee Wesleyan with 12, Webb with 10. Eagles called timeout, put the clamps down on that duo, and then went on a 26-4 run to really drop the hammer in a hurry. There's been a 13-0 run for Carson-Newman, a 9-0 run, another 9-0 run to close the half, or that beefy 26-4 guy to put the Eagles up by 27 at the halftime break. Bunch of action happening around the South Atlantic Conference. We'll tell you about it when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or a new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Robinson racing to the rim, and Thomas obliterates it out of bounds on the dunk attempt.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Pretty good smattering of action around the South Atlantic Conference today for the final day of play for the Division II schedule in 2022, at least before Christmas. There are 8 men's games scheduled to be played today and 6 women's games. None of them are South Atlantic Conference games, at least in their designation. And 4 men's games actively being played right now. We do not have an update from Emory and Henry, who has traveled to Maryland to take on Washington Adventist in a matchup with an NAIA team, but a slew of D2 action. Coker playing host to Converse. Cobras up at the break, 39-32 at the half. Coker 51% from the field and 50% from 3. Converse being led by Carson-Newman expat Trey Smith, who has 8 points on 4 of 5 shooting. But Jordan Jones leading the Cobras with 9. Barton is on the road at Wingate, and the Bulldogs up 38-35 on Wingate. Bulldog versus Bulldog in that contest. Wingate shoots 48% from the field, but goes 3 of 13 from 3, just 2 of 7 from the line. Dustin Clark with 12 points to lead all scorers, but Barton spreading things out, plus 5 on the glass, and outscoring the Bulldogs 17-7 in second chance points to grab a 3-point halftime lead. Chowan is at Lenore-Rhyne, and that game is tied at 28 at the end of the first half. Offense has gone to die over in Hickory, both teams shooting worse than 37% from the field. Probably the game of the day is over in Eliezer Arena, and it's 10 minutes away from tipping off. Augusta, who's top 15 in the country and only has 1 loss, is taking on a Newberry team that's lost 3 straight games and trying to find its footing against a high-caliber foe. On the women's side, Mount Olive down by 1 to unbeaten and top 10 Lenore-Rhyne, 33-32 at the halftime break. LR 36% from the field, Mount Olive 45%. And also on the women's side, Coker leading Southern Wesleyan 36-18 on the road at the halftime break. Eagles up by 27 at the half, 64-37 on Tennessee Wesleyan. We'll see what the second half has in store. We come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owner's insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Just like no 2 people are the same, no 2 days are the same. We start them and end them at different times. And in between, we all do very different things. Yet there is something we all have in common. Knowing your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here to power every moment of every day. Because no matter when it starts, we never stop.
Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek.
Halftime at Holt coming to a close, 64-37. Eagles leading at the break. Before we get the second half started, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID here on the Eagles Sports Network. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand. Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. Our lone camera operator today is Gary LaPrairie. And Ian Johnson and Danny Wazorek on the broadcast crew upstairs making some magic happen with 2 unmanned cameras. Glad to have you with us as Tennessee Wesleyan starts the second half with the basketball. And the Bulldogs go into the low post for Pride, who misses a bunny. Thomas has to save the rebound into Luke Brennigan. And the Eagles bring it from right to left, 27-point lead in hand. 9-0 run to close the first half for Carson-Newman, looking to extend it here. Man-to-man defense for the Bulldogs. Brennigan has it right elbow. Inside it goes Thomas. Fake left, spin right. Thomas, right-hand hook. Automatic for the UNC Charlotte transfer. BT has 13. Eagles up by 29 thanks to this 11-0 run spanning the halftime break. Bulldogs looking for answer points. They won't get it. A pass inside to Patterson is too hot to handle on the left block. It's off his outstretched right hand and out of bounds and back to Carson-Newman. Eagles work right to left with it. Bowens into the high post for Brennigan. Backs it out to the right wing and lobs down to Bowens' right baseline. Faces the basket 15 feet out, up top Thomas. Chest pass over to Joe Hall left wing. Drives on Tyler. Gets to the cup. Finishes through contact with the left hand. Count the basket and the foul. Strong move for Monty. And he puts a second personal on Jonathan Webb. A first team foul on the Bulldogs. Eagles up by 31 for the first time tonight. Monty Joe Hall extended the ball in his left hand, shielded the contact from Webb, and looped it in high off the window and converts the and one opportunity with the free throw to put the Eagles up 32, 69-37. It is a 14-0 run spanning the halftime break for Carson-Newman. Tyler down inside to Pride, left block, kick out, left corner. Here's the three, left short by West. Got his own rebound, floats it across the lane to Webb. Dyer knocks it out of bounds, and it stays with Tennessee Wesleyan. InterDigital strives to be the leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, and film production services. InterDigital, laser-focused on your success. Webb floats it over to Tyler, left wing. Tyler zip it inside for Patterson, deflected out of bounds by Thomas, and it stays with the Bulldogs. If you're keeping track, Carson-Newman has gone on runs of 13-0, 9-0, and 14-0 in this game to build what is now a 32-point lead. West to the right point, Tyler, 5 to shoot. Tyler drives inside, up and under move, left-hand floater, short. Pride an offensive rebound, rolls it home with the left hand from the middle of the lane. Third time the charm for Tennessee Wesleyan. That stops a 5-minute scoring drought spanning the halftime break and gets them within 30. 69-39, 17:50 to play second half. Eagles the other way. Thomas takes it into Kobe Pride and draws a foul. Pride with his fourth, the team's second. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jeff City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Bryant Thomas to the line for Carson-Newman. Bends the knees and floats up the first free throw. Calmly strokes the strings and has 14 points. Thomas didn't earn SAC Player of the Week honors last week, somewhat unbelievably, after averaging 24 points, 8 boards, and 5 blocks. Credit Bradley Dean for a 40-point night against Limestone in overtime. Thomas goes 2 for 2 and has 15 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Back to a 32-point lead for the Eagles. 71-39 with 17:40 to play in the second half. Old VSAC rivalry renewed, and it's been all Carson-Newman in this one. Game was tied at 26 before the Eagles went on a 26-4 run to blow the barn doors off. The matchup zone works, and Patterson passes into the Wesleyan bench on the near side. Back to Carson-Newman it goes after the Bulldogs' 8th turnover. Brennigan, left baseline, back to the basket. Flips it out, Thomas left point, right hand dribbles at the head of the key. Handles over to Joe Hall right wing. Joe Hall flashes for an open 3 and swirls it home. Monty Joe Hall is a flawless 3 of 3 from deep and is the 4th Eagle into double figures with 12. 74-39, Eagles up by 35 with 17:02 to play in the second half. Bulldogs with it front court. Tyler at the head of the key. Left around a Rozier screen. Hands off Patterson. Gets it to West right wing. Pump fakes a 3. Instead drives inside. High arcing shot. Won't fall over Thomas. Didn't get a piece, but he altered it. Bowens the rebound, and the Eagles race right to left. Brennigan. Left elbow. Zip it out. Dyer right wing. Dyer driving to the cup. Forces up a shot with the right hand. And draws the foul. Ren Dyer had about 8 feet of space on the right wing, but he decided to go try to dunk on somebody. And as a result, heads to the line to pick up, as a result of Rozier picking up his second and the team's third. 2 free throws for Wren, 4 points, 3 boards for Dyer. He lobs up the first free throw and calmly converts, nothing but strings. 36 the lead for Carson-Newman. 75-39 with 16:40 to play in the second half. Dyer's second foul shot is true. The lead blossoms to 37. Carson-Newman has outscored Tennessee Wesleyan 11-2 to start the second half, 20-2 over the final media of the first half through here to start the second half. Right wing pull-up three. West missed it to the right. Thomas, his fourth rebound on the right side of the lane. And Carson-Newman moseys from right to left in the pristine home whites. Dyer at the free throw line. Hands off Thomas. Hop step down to the left block. Bangs his way into Rozier and lays it in off the glass. Bryant Thomas has 17. 78 for the Eagles. 39 for the Bulldogs. Wesleyan onto the offensive end. Patterson, left wing, tries a triple. Back iron, no. Thomas elevates for the rebound. Tied up with Rozier. Jump ball, possession arrow to Carson-Newman. And it brings us to a break in the action. Carson-Newman, 78. Tennessee Wesleyan, 39. Eagles have outscored Tennessee Wesleyan 22-2 over the last 7 minutes of game action. Back to Holt after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Well, it has been utter domination for Carson-Newman in this one. 78-39. Eagles up by 39 on Tennessee Wesleyan here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand as Carson-Newman swaps lines. Beaker, Bridgewater, Zhao, McElhaney, and Nick Brennigan into the game for Carson-Newman. Patterson, Tyler, Rozier, Billingsley, and Webb for Tennessee Wesleyan. Left corner, Caleb Bridgewater, catch three, bottom. Caleb Bridgewater has a new career high with 17. He's 5 of 6 from deep and is connected on the 14th three of the night for Carson-Newman. The lead at 42 for the Eagles. Webb wants a left wing answer, missed the three off the back of the rim. Bridgewater grabs the rebound on the right baseline, his 5th collective carom. And the Eagles bring it right to left. Beaker, nice lob from McElhaney left side. And McElhaney floats it in. Carson-Newman has outscored the Bulldogs 19-2 after halftime. Tennessee Wesleyan on to the offensive end. Right wing, Billingsley a three, and he knocks it down. First made three of the season for Colby Billingsley. 83-42. Carson-Newman by 41. With 14:42 to play in the second half. Eagles, Bridgewater down on the right block. Right hand hook won't fall over top of Webb, but he draws a foul. Webb with his third, the team's 4th. And 2 free throws for Caleb Bridgewater. Carson-Newman hasn't missed a shot after halftime. Until now. Missed one at the free throw line. That's the one they miss. It's not the pull-up transition threes. It's the free throw. Good night. 69% from the field, 74% from three. That's what's absurd. Carson-Newman's worst shooting nugget is at the free throw line, where Bridgewater makes the second. They're 12 of 18 as a team. That's 67%. And that's the worst part of the slash line for Carson-Newman. That's how good the offense has been today against the Bulldogs. Up 84-42, doubling up Tennessee Wesleyan with 14:20 to play second half. Patterson down to the right block. Knifes to the cup and lays them with the right hand off the window. Patterson to third. Bulldog into double figures. He has 10. 84-44. Eagles up by 40 with 14:08 to play second half. Luke Brennigan pass across the baseline. Pardon me, Nick Brennigan pass across the baseline. Is batted up and out of bounds. And into the bench. It stays with Carson-Newman. Bridgewater triggers to Beaker left wing. Hands off Bridgewater. Hunts another three. Left that one short. Rozier the rebound. Outlets it into the front court. Tyler has to chase it down and loses it out of bounds. Back to Carson-Newman it goes off of Tennessee Wesleyan's 9th turnover. Eagles have 4 in double figures. 17 for Bryant Thomas on 17 shooting. On 7 of 10 shooting, pardon me. Caleb Bridgewater, a career high 18. He's 5 of 7 from range. Beaker with the ball, right block, turns, right hand, baby hook, didn't get it go off the window. McElhaney, an offensive rebound, second chance for the Eagles. Nick Brennigan, left wing, catch 3. Right iron, no. Rebound tapped up by McElhaney. Tyler grabs it, left of the lane for the Bulldogs. Wesleyan on the hot front court. Tyler zips inside Rozier. Defense sagged away from him, and Rozier lays it in. 84-46. Lead down to 38 for Carson-Newman. 13-18 to play second half. Bridgewater, left wing. It's Zhao left corner. Bounce inside, kicked out of bounds by Tyler. Shot clock should reset to 20. It does. And Bridgewater will inbound from in front of his own bench. Eagles have led by as many as 44 in this one. 14 of 21 from beyond the arc. That's 67%. The school record for threes made in the game is 20. Eagles are 6 away from that. They'll have to wait for a chance as Beaker walks on the right block. Just the 4th turnover for Carson-Newman on the day as Callahan and Hardrick check back in for the Bulldogs, replacing Patterson and Tyler. Eagles with Zhao, McElhaney, Nick Brennigan, Ben Beaker, and Caleb Bridgewater. Bulldogs counter with Kyle, Callahan, a left corner 3. That's in from Matthew Kyle. He attempted 2 threes all season. He makes one here. A little 7-0 run for Tennessee Wesleyan. They're down 84-49 with 12:40 to play in the second half. Bridgewater off to Zhao left wing. One right-hand dribble against a 2-3 zone for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Bridgewater, feeds Beaker right block, takes it up and has his shot blocked out of bounds by Rozier. Stays with Carson-Newman with 13 to shoot to the left baseline. Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes. First drought of the day for Carson-Newman. Bridgewater gets it into Beaker, left baseline, flips it out to Zhao left wing. 9 to shoot. Zhao, Nick Brennigan, head of the key over to Bridgewater, right wing, no hesitation. 3 is off the mark, front of the 10. Beaker scrapping for the offensive rebound. Second chance for the Eagles. Beaker, down inside it goes to McElhaney left block, feeds out Brennigan left corner. Nick Brennigan, pass into the high post. Beaker deflected away and taken by Rozier. Rozier on the break. Ahead to Kyle running underneath the basket. Kick out, right wing. Rozier drives inside the dish, left point. Hardrick a 3 with a flyby, and he nails it. 10-0 run for Tennessee Wesleyan. 84-52, Carson-Newman by 32. After leading by 44, the answer though, Caleb Bridgewater, a triple from the left corner is in. Bridgewater on the plus side of 20 for the first time in his career. He's got 21 on 7 of 10 shooting, including a 6 of 9 mark from beyond the arc. 87-52 Eagles. Now Bridgewater is steal. 11:28 to play second half. Bridgewater in transition. Gets to the cup, reverse layup with the right hand. Bridge sticks it in off the window with a little kiss. Bulldogs want the answer though, trailing 89-52 with 11:15 to go second half. Left wing 3 from Kyle's off the mark, front of the 10. Beaker the board, his 5th left of the lane. Gets it to Nick Brennigan, over to Bridgewater left wing. No hesitation, 3 ball, Drano! Caleb Bridgewater is in fuego. 26 for Bridge. He's on an 8-0 run all by himself. 92-52, back to a 40-point lead for the Eagles. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Kyle at the free throw line. He's fouled from behind by, I believe, Ben Beaker. Check that. It's on Nick Brennigan. His first, the first on the half for the Eagles. Brings us to a break in the action. 10:46 to play second half. 92-52. Eagles cruising over Tennessee Wesleyan behind a career-high 26 points from Caleb Bridgewater. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Carson-Newman has been firing away. 92-52, Eagles up by 40 with 10:46 to play in the second half. Wesleyan with the ball out of the break. Right corner for Billingsley, drops it off and loses it out of bounds along the right baseline. Back to Carson-Newman it goes after Wesleyan's 11th turnover of the day. Eagles in the middle of an 8-0 run to get back on top by 40, 92-52 with 10:35 to play in the second half. Nick Brennigan, right wing, with the rock. Dribbles to the free throw line, gets it out to Satterfield, left wing, into the high post, Browder. Drop it off the left block for Butts. It's off his hands and out of bounds, and the Eagles turn it over themselves. One turnover begets another. Just the fifth giveaway for Carson-Newman. 92-52, Eagles by 40, 10-17 to go in the second half. Wesleyan on to the offensive end. High post, right elbow for Hardrick. Dribbles to the left block. Tough shot over Butts. Gets it to go off the window. 92-54 Eagles. Carson-Newman the other way. Bridgewater, hop step, left of the lane. Can't get the leaner to fall. But he does draw a foul and will shoot free throws after the personal on Rozier, his third and the team's fifth. So 2 free throws for Caleb Bridgewater. Coming into this contest, he had a career-high 14 on 2 occasions. Did it against LMU last year and last time out, actually, against Emory and Henry. Bridgewater has exploded for 26 as he rims out the first free throw to the left. Make it 27 for Bridgewater off the bench in 16 minutes. Hyper efficient for Caleb Bridgewater. I would presume the starters' days are done for Brennigan, Thomas, Bowens, Dyer, and Monty Johal. Left corner, Wesleyan a catch 3, and Billingsley converts from range. 93-57, Eagles up by 36. 9:33 to play in the second half. Wesleyan 6 of its last 7 from the field after starting the period 1 of 7. Butts has it left baseline, curls in the lane, right hand, baby hook, missed it. Butts got his own board, one power dribble, hop step, strip going up by Hardrick, who comes away with the rock. Wesleyan in transition, left corner, Billingsley rainbows up a 3 and knocks it down. Billingsley on a 6-0 run all by himself. Wesleyan hot and happy from deep. 4 of 8 from beyond the arc here in the second half. 93-60, Eagles by 33. Butts turning, left block, right hand, leaner, that falls. First points for Josh Butts, that stops the 6-0 Bulldog run from Billingsley. 95-60, Eagles up by 35 with 8:50 to play second half. Bulldogs with it front court. Left corner, here's a 3, back of the rim, no good from Luke Burrows. Bridgewater rises above to grab the rebound. Bridgewater hits Satterfield at the head of the key. Flip it back to Bridgewater, right wing. Pump fakes the 3, dribbles inside, bounce feed, Butts left block, fouled from behind. Charge this to whom? Carradine Hardrick. His first, team 6th. Back in comes Kobe Pride, who's been in foul trouble for much of the game with 4 personals. He'll replace Darius Rozier. Reminder that this is an exhibition for Tennessee Wesleyan as the Eagles inbound to Browder, who knocks down an 8-foot runner from the left side of the lane. Nice feed by Bridgewater, his second dime. Browder, the finish, has 3 points, and the Eagles back up by 37. 97-60 with 8:20 to play in the second half. Bulldogs on to the offensive end. High post for Burrows. Turns in, right block, backs it out, left wing. Browder stepped in front of it. 2-on-2 break. Browder accelerating, right side of the lane. Airmailed the layup off the window, and Hardrick grabs the board. Bulldogs front court. Step out of bounds, Billingsley. Ball back to the Eagles after. And that brings us to the break in the action. 8-minute mark, second half. Carson-Newman 97, Tennessee Wesleyan 60. Eagles looking to crest the century mark for the third time this season. Back to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
8-minute mark here in the second half, and Carson-Newman holds a 97-60 lead over Tennessee Wesleyan. This game was tied at 26 at the midway point of the first half, and then the Eagles went on a 26-4 run. And then, after Tennessee Wesleyan got it back down a little bit, Carson-Newman responded by scoring 22 out of 24 points spanning the halftime break. And it's been a dominant effort here today for the Eagles. They've got the ball front court. Bridgewater, right corner, flashes, open three. Yes, sir! Caleb Bridgewater connects on the 17th three of the day for Carson-Newman. He's got 30 for the first time in his career. 8 of 10 from deep for Bridge. 100-60, Eagles back on top by 40. Now Satterfield is steal. Satterfield into the front court. Zhao left baseline. Gets underneath the basket. Lost the handle on it out of bounds. And it stays with Carson-Newman. A little 7-0 run for Carson-Newman. Taking advantage of 3 straight possessions with turnovers for the Bulldogs. Bridgewater into Satterfield all the way out at the timeline. Back to Bridgewater. Dribbles, free throw line, 15-footer, won't go down. Browder reaches in on Pride battling for the rebound. And Browder is charged with his second and the team's second. Well, Carson-Newman 3 threes away from matching the single game record for threes made in the game. They did it against Brevard with 20 in 2009. Bulldogs with it front court, trailing by 40. And they turn it over for a 4th time in as many possessions. Callahan from the head of the key just chucked it into the concession stand off the left baseline. Ball back to the Eagles. Satterfield at the head of the key. Weaves down to the left block, back out Browder, left point, catch 3, rims out left side. Rebound, batted away, Satterfield grabs it. Satterfield to the cup, left hand, finish off the glass. Jarius Satterfield has his first points, 102-60, Eagles by 42 with 6:42 to play in the second half. Bulldogs moving left to right in the all-black jerseys. Burrows, right wing, bounce into the high post for Hardrick. Hardrick turns, passes right wing for Callahan. Callahan zips right elbow for Pride. Turns inside, right block layup, won't go down. Zhao altered the shot. Loose ball out of bounds, stays with Tennessee Wesleyan. Yvonne Hodgich is checking in, replacing Josh Butts. The Bulldogs with 6 seconds to get off a shot. Inbound, stolen away by Browder, 2-on-1 break. Browder going to the rim, leans in and draws a foul on Luke Burrows. So Browder knifing to the cup, puts the first personal on Burrows, a 7th team foul on the Bulldogs, and 2 free throws for Jack Browder as a result. Browder, right hand, flips up the first and rattles it home. One more free throw for Jack Browder with the Eagles up by 43. Make this one, and Carson-Newman has matched its largest lead of the day. Browder bends the knees, lines it up, and knocks it down. 104-60. Eagles by 44 with 6:12 to play in the second half. Right wing, Callahan. Drive, a dish. Poked out. Zhao nearly a steal. Instead, Kyle gathers it back. Right point 3. Missed it off to the right. Got his own rebound. Did Kyle. Pull up. 10-footer. Left it short front of the 10. Bridgewater the rebound at the free throw line. And Carson-Newman gets it front court. Zhao right corner 3. Strong off the heel. Rebound taken away. Left block by Hardrick. Wesleyan in transition. 3-on-3. Left corner. Burrows walked out of bounds. 18th turnover for the Bulldogs. They've given it away 12 times in the second half. And the ball back to Carson-Newman, who's in the middle of an 11-0 run. You've had 13-0, 9-0, 14-0, 8-0, and 11-0 runs for Carson-Newman today. Bridgewater, right wing triple, front of the 10, no good. Hardrick snags the rebound, and the Bulldogs bring it left to right, trailing by 44 with 5:25 to play in the second half. High post, jumper, Hardrick from 15, missed it from the charity stripe. Burrows snares the rebound and draws a foul. Charge it to John Zhao, his first and the team's third. Bridgewater exits to a standing ovation from the bench with a career-high 30 points. 10 of 15 from the field and 8 of 12 from beyond the arc. And a well-earned ovation as well. First Eagle to hit 8 threes in a game since Malik Abraham did so against Anderson in 2019. Bulldogs line up at 3, left wing off the backboard and nothing else from Callahan. Eagles grab the rebound and bring it right to left. Browder, free throw line, Jay, airballed it from 15. Burrows snares the board for the Bulldogs, and Tennessee Wesleyan gets it front court, trailing by 44. Left wing, Burrows has it. Bounce pass to Pride, left baseline, fades from 15, missed it off the front iron. Hodgetts grabs the rebound, and Carson-Newman brings it right to left. Wesleyan hasn't scored in 4 minutes. Browder, nice feed from Satterfield, gets the left block, can't connect on the layup. Burrows snags the rebound, and Wesleyan ranges from left to right with it. Pull up, Burrows, right elbow, missed from 15. Kyle smacked the rebound out of bounds to the right baseline, and it stays with Carson-Newman. Things have cooled off a little bit here of late. Carson-Newman, 1 of its last 7 from the field. Wesleyan, 0 of its last 7, and hasn't scored in 5 minutes, and still the Eagles are on a 11-0 run. Been that kind of day for Carson-Newman. Up by 44 with 4:15 to go in the second half. Nick Brennigan, head of the key, left open for a moment, takes the 3, missed it to the left. And the rebound snared by Pride. Bulldogs on the hop front court. Left point for Matthew Kyle. Kyle off to the right wing for Callahan. Callahan feeds high post Hardrick. Hardrick, 1 dribble, shovels it, right block. Pride turns, right hand, baby hook, rims out right side. Zhao the rebound, and the Eagles push tempo right to left. Nick Brennigan, right corner. Twirls around, hits Hodgetts right block, back out Brennigan right wing. Skip it, Satterfield, left corner, catch 3, on the way, halfway down and out. Hodgetts an offensive rebound, leans left and sticks it in off the glass. 106-60. Eagles are up by 46 for the first time tonight off of a 13-0 run. Bulldogs on to the offensive end. Right wing, Burrows a 3. He knocks that one down. 106-63. Eagles by 43 as Tennessee Wesleyan stops a near 6-minute scoring drought. Chuck Benson burns a timeout And that will bring us to a break in. It's 3:08 to play, second half. Carson-Newman 106, Tennessee Wesleyan 63. We return to Holt. Eagles firmly in control with a big bulge, up by 43. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
106-63, Carson-Newman in control over Tennessee Wesleyan with 3:04 to play in the second half. John Zhao, right corner, fires up a catch three, missed it off the front iron, and Hardrick grabs the rebound for the Bulldogs. Wesleyan on to the offensive end. One made bucket over the last 6 minutes for Tennessee Wesleyan. Callahan hits the right corner, burrows a three, missed it long. Browder battling for the rebound, loses the battle to Rozier. Second chance for the Bulldogs. A drive by Callahan, kick into left corner. Kyle fading from three. That's off the mark. Third chance, Rozier grabs the rebound at the left elbow, and then a whistle and a Bulldog hurt on the play as Luke Burrows helped up. And that brings us to our final media timeout. 2:29 to play, second half. 106-63. Carson-Newman by 43, in line for another big win. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life, and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer, you're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team.
Rozier airballs the three, and the Eagles get in transition. Kabai running the lane. Left hand lays it in off the feed from Nick Brennigan. Bench to its feet in celebration of Nahimi Kabaya. 108-63. The Eagles get back in D, and Billingsley misses a left corner three. Zhao the backside board. Zhao off to Nick Brennigan, left wing. Brennigan muscles his way inside. Backdoor lob. Kabaya went for the jam, couldn't flush it home. Well, that would have brought the bench down if Kabaya had finished that flush. Right wing, Callahan. Up top for Hardrick. Back over to Callahan, right wing. Callahan left around the screen into the high post. Hardrick. Chest pass, left corner. Billingsley wants the three. Front of the 10, no good. Rozier an offensive rebound. Sticks it back up and draws a foul. Charge this to whom? John Zhao. His second. Team's fourth. Now Carson-Newman will finish up the pre-Christmas schedule on a jovial note. Up by 45 with 82 ticks left. First free throw for Rozier's off the back of the rim. This will snap a 4-game losing streak in the pre-Christmas game for Chuck Benson, and in a massive way. Eagles up by 45. Second free throw for Rozier, missed it front of the rim. Kabaya the rebound. Eagles will bring it from right to left. Carson-Newman in line for a second 40-plus point win this season. Kabaya, right block, one dribble, goes up, two hands, and does the Thunder dance on top of Garrett and Hardrick. The bench has erupted. Eagles up by 47 for the first time tonight. Wesleyan with it front court. Rozier down inside on Kabaya, takes it up and lays it in over top of him. 110-65, Eagles by 45 with 45 seconds left. Nick Brennigan at the head of the key, bounces over to Satterfield, right wing, inside Kabaya. Kabaya tied up, jump ball, possession arrow to Tennessee Wesleyan. So the ball back to the Bulldogs off of what is just Carson-Newman's 8th turnover of the day. Bringing it left to right is Kyle. Over to the right wing, it's stolen by Zhao. Outlet ahead to Satterfield. Chuck Benson says, pump the brakes. Going to take a shot clock violation here. 2-second difference, shot clock to game clock. And the Eagles will dribble out these moments and take a victorious shot clock violation before Tennessee Wesleyan gets the ball back with 2 seconds left. Jarius Satterfield gets a hug from John Zhao. And they're going to say put 2 seconds back on the clock. And Tennessee Wesleyan has one final inbound before it's all she wrote. Hugs and hand pounds all the way around for both these teams. So 2 seconds on the clock. Tennessee Wesleyan inbounds. Rozier dribbles out the final moments. Buzzer and ball game. Utter domination for Carson-Newman. 110-65 winners over Tennessee Wesleyan. So Carson-Newman gets the job done and closes out the pre-Christmas schedule of 2022 in resounding fashion, 110-65 over Tennessee Wesleyan. Domino's post-game report heads your way when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owner's insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
The outlet to Nick Brennigan, racing to the rim, finger rolls it home with the right hand.
Your stats breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, and player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By the Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Light, dream big with gig. By Quality Suites of Morristown, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. And by shopcneagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
A lot to like for Carson-Newman to close out the pre-Christmas section of 2022. Eagles drop the hammer on Tennessee Wesleyan, winners 110-65 over the Bulldogs, and the Eagles do it via the long ball. From an individual standpoint, let's start with Caleb Bridgewater. Career high 30 on 10 of 15 shooting, including 8 of 12 from beyond the arc. The 8 made threes are tied for the 5th most in program history. And Bridge, the first guy to bury 8 since Malik Abraham did so against Newberry on January 21st, 2017. I should say Abraham did have that game where he had 9 at Anderson on February 13th, 2019, but still you're putting yourself in the same conversation as a marksman of Malik Abraham's caliber. Good on you. So Bridge, 5th most threes in a game in program history. He finishes 8 of 12 from beyond the arc. That is the highest shooting percentage or the second highest shooting percentage with 8 or more makes outside of Abraham's 9-3 day at Anderson. Remember, that day Abraham started 0 of 2 from beyond the arc and then made 9 straight, second most in NCAA history. As a team, Carson-Newman buries 17 threes. That is the second most of the Chuck Benson era, as Carson-Newman tied for the 6th most threes in a game with 17. Also did it on December 22nd, 2001 against UNC Pembroke. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson here on the Domino's post-game report. And this is not a joke. Our bus driver coming back from Emory and Henry took the ultimate definition of a backroads trip. And when Chuck looked up and saw where we were, he said, and this is not an exaggeration, he said, "Oh my God, where are we?"
This is true. I heard the playing of a banjo in the background. I didn't know what was going on. I thought our trip to Moondogs might be compromised at that moment, and I did not want that to be the case after a good road win.
All right, pre-Christmas, got the job done in the big way. What did you see from your team today?
Our guys did what they were supposed to do. Played an opponent that there's a historical rivalry there. And for a lot of people, way back when, this was a really important game. But we came out and really delivered a pretty aggressive punch in the first half, and just were able to keep that going the second. And Tennessee Wesleyan's got a good team. They got a good team. They're 8-2 coming in here today. But we did what we needed to do on both ends of the floor and got the result we wanted, so that the Christmas holidays are just that much more merry.
Caleb Bridgewater, 30 points. First career 30-point game for him. He ties Malik Abraham and a slew of others for the fifth most threes in a game. Zero hesitation. What did you see out of Bridge tonight?
Very confident. I've been telling you, man, like he's very, very confident. He's bought in. He's invested here. Our guys have a lot of confidence in him, and they were wanting him to find shots. For him, everybody knows what he does. He was still able to find just enough separation to find good looks, and then he capitalized. And I just love these kind of stories when a guy that's been invested and been a part of something has a day like today, and we're able to come out with the collective win, but he has an incredible individual day.
All right, take a break. Get Lander in here on New Year's Eve. What do you have to do between now and then to get ready for Omar Watad and a much improved, highly skilled Bearcats club?
First and foremost, Kev, we're going to enjoy Christmas. I'm going to we are going to all enjoy it, and then we'll come back in here on the 27th, and then we got to lock in, because Lander is a very, very good team. That's an NCAA tournament team in my opinion, and it'll be a great challenge for us. They defend, and they're good offensively, and they got talent, and they got momentum, and they win a lot of games. So we're excited that we have that kind of challenge right when we get back. But first and foremost, Cap, let's enjoy Christmas. I know my name is on the nice list, and I'm expecting to be rewarded as such.
All right, Chuck Benson, pleasure as always. Congrats on a resounding 110-65 win over Tennessee Wesleyan to close the fall semester.
Great. Thanks, Cap.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. When we come back, Caleb Bridgewater, Nahimi Kabaya to the microphone after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Miss out on tonight's post-game interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's post-game report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
All right, back on the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier alongside junior center Nahimi Kabaya. Nahimi threw down today, brought the bench to life. You had your own personal cheering section. As you return from a knee injury, how's it feel in a game like this to bring a lot of people a lot of joy with what you did on the floor?
Oh, I think it felt great, I just went through injuries, like I was sitting down for almost like a year and a half, come back here. I was just, waiting for my number to be called, so that was the case today, and then I just came in and enjoyed the game.
Very enjoyable game, 110-65. You win over Tennessee Wesleyan. Felt like there was no slippage from starters to the reserves.
Yeah.
What'd you see from this team as a whole to get the job done in a massive way?
We just focus on our, our standard, like Coach said. We just got to keep, no matter who we play, we just go over there and then do our best, stay on our principles, do the job the coach asks us to do every day.
Nahemi, thanks for the time. Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You too.
That is junior center Nahemi Kabaya. Next to the microphone is our Food City player of the game, and that is Caleb Bridgewater, who exploded for 30 points in Carson-Newman's 110-65 win over Tennessee Wesleyan. Adam Cavalier alongside junior guard Caleb Bridge. Bridge, good night. 30 points, 8 of 12 from beyond the arc. That's a career high. The 8 threes are tied for the 5th for a single game in school history. Break down the individual effort in a big win.
To be honest with you, I didn't, plan on coming out and shooting this many shots and all that type of stuff. But, that's just kind of the way the game went. But all of us are any one of us are capable of coming out and producing really big. That's the benefit to having a team like this. We have a lot of depth, and anybody can come and produce any night.
They were producing from all over the place, from beyond the arc. 17 threes, tied for the 6th most in a single game in school history as a team. Was that a byproduct of how Wesleyan was guarding you, or was the game plan? What happened from deep?
I know for us, like whenever we have a lot of capable shooters, and if your hand isn't probably on top of our heads, we're definitely pulling that shot. So we just a lot of capable people doing a lot of things that they're known to do. So
Christmas break, what do you do to improve upon a 10-2 start, coming back with a good Lander team on New Year's Eve?
Just while we on break, be responsible, take care of our business, and then when we get back, just lock in on our scout and just get ready for the next game.
Bridge, thanks for the time. Congrats on a career night and a big pre-Christmas win.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Junior guard Caleb Bridgewater. We're not done yet. I get bat leadoff today for the first time. We turn things over to Michael Watrang. He's got the broadcast of Carson-Newman and King women's game, wrapping up things for you for the pre-Christmas schedule when we return after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.